Okay, we are starting chapter 31, Hunters, Angels, Werewolves, oh my. Woo! I love that the summary for this chapter is just on AO3 because I don't do chapter summaries anywhere, but especially on AO3 because fuck AO3. And the summary is just okay, I know what it looks like, but guys, Chris isn't evil, I promise. And this is honestly strictly for Halton. It's not strictly for Halton because there are a few people I know that don't watch one or the other show. And I was just like, oh god, I don't want people to hate Chris. Or even if you do watch the show, just like randomly having him be real aggro the entire first half of he's still aggro in current day. Just always I have not gotten to a point where Chris is not aggro. Chris is an unofficial antagonist. He does not mean to be, but poor Chris is my point here. I don't do justice to Chris. I do justice to Chris. However, it's upsetting that I make him an antagonist when honestly he's a very sympathetic character, and I don't know what to do about that because it's my fault and I hate it. But we're just gonna go on with the chapter. Enjoy the chapter. Love you guys. Stiles tried to control his breathing and contain his fear. He fiddled with the control pad by the door just aside from the kitchen in mock confusion to support the lie he was planning to cover his ass with. God, this was bad. He was practically shaking already. Chris came back in, gun not visible now, but soaking wet and seething. Stiles pretended to jump in shock before Chris started in on him.
Do you have any idea what you just did?
Stiles played dumb, suppressing his instinct to flinch. Shit, I'm so sorry. I thought it was an intercom. I had no idea. What was going on out there? Was it the mountain lion everybody's been talking about? Shit, are you okay? Is it gone? Did it come at you? Shit, I'm so sorry, Mr. Argent. I had no idea. I'm so sorry. Chris was still pissed, but he gave a sigh. Falling for the lie, Stiles hoped. Stiles, it's fine. Stiles shook his head, electing to play it up. No, it's not. I almost got you killed by some overgrown cat. How could that possibly be?
Stiles, what did you need?
Chris shouted, though keeping his voice hushed. I couldn't find the bathroom. Stiles stuttered and barely feigned panic. Chris huffed, leading Stiles to the one upstairs. Stiles relaxed in relief that his plan had actually worked. He gave a shaky smile as Chris stopped outside the door around the corner, across the upper floor from Allison's room. Thanks, Mr. Argent. Again, sorry about... It's alright, Stiles, you didn't know. I'll just have to take care of it if I see it again. Chris sighed, apparently having calmed down a bit. Stiles nodded, quickly entering the bathroom and closing the door as Chris headed back downstairs. He locked it and pulled out his phone once he was sure Chris was down the stairs. It rang a full 3 times before it picked up. Fuck, please tell me you're okay. Are you? You're practically hyperventilating, Stiles. Sterek was breathing almost as hard as him. Stiles shook his head. I'm fine. It doesn't matter. Are you okay? Sterek huffed a breath into the phone before his breathing went quieter and more effortless. I'm okay. He missed. Damn it. What the hell were you thinking? Sterek, gun beats werewolf, like almost always. Why didn't you run? Stiles was quick to switch his tone. I know. He texted me from your phone to lure me there. When I got there, I don't know, I just froze. Sterek shook his head on the other end of the line, and Stiles could hear his hair brush on the phone. I'm so sorry. Stiles sighed, leaning over the sink, cursing himself for leaving his phone unattended. Sterek paused. Stiles, it wasn't your fault. Stiles wanted to believe that, that he was just overthinking it, but he felt so guilty. I left my phone. Stiles, listen to me. Unwittingly giving someone an opportunity does not make their actions your fault. Derek interrupted insistently. Stiles nodded, trying to wrap his reeling head around that. Are you having a panic attack? Stiles shut his eyes tightly. I'm fine. Just... He was so pissed. For a second I thought he was gonna hit me. Derek paused and Stiles ate at himself about how that sounded. I'm sorry I put you in that situation, Stiles. Stiles shook his head. I'd have done it for anyone. I'm just a hell of a lot happier you're okay. I'm glad you're okay too. Derek huffed a breathy laugh. How's your slumber party going, Scott? Stiles waited as Derek took another deep breath. Scott wanted to know if you dumped me for what's-her-name yet. Stiles' nose scrunched as he laughed. No, not yet. But she is actively trying to dismantle my look. Stiles could practically hear Derek raise his eyebrow. Is your look that thing where you wear clothes that are too big for you because you're small? What? No. Stiles scoffed. Derek didn't respond, as if waiting on Stiles. Yes. Good. Please let her. Derek laughed. Stiles gaped at his phone. Excuse you, I am adorable. He agreed with me, didn't he? Lydia said through the door, making Stiles jump a tad. That's her? Derek asked. Stiles sighed. Yes, it is, and you're both evil. Stiles smiled despite himself. Do you want to go then? Derek asked him softly, and that smile warmed and grew. Want is a strong term, but I feel like after a while they'll drag me out of here. Stiles could have sworn he heard a breath of a laugh before Derek spoke. Right, I'll let you go then. Do you want to let Scott know you're fine, or should I? I'll give him a call. Stiles shrugged. Missing you already, big guy. Talk to you later. Probably tomorrow. I want to say tomorrow. Tomorrow. I got it. Missing you too. Hey, deep breaths. Derek interrupted understandingly. Stiles smiled again, a sigh of contentment draining from his lips. Thanks, you're a babe. An awesome babe. A supremely... Stiles, I'm gonna hang up on you now. Stiles laughed and gave a nod. Got it. He put his phone back to the home page before pulling up his contacts again as he headed back with the girls. A fucking another one done and dead. I love it. I feel so productive, so amazing. I think I'm actually gonna get 2, maybe at least some of the chapters I wanted to work on with Chris and Peeper. Not Peeper. Peeper. Actually, yes, Peeper. It's officially Peeper, not Peter. But very happy I got this done. I was very worried about the breathiness of this chapter, because a lot of it is just breathing and shit. And I just got around that by just not doing it, just leaving it in the in-between bits, and just, like, sticking very strictly to the dialogue and making sure the dialogue was breathy rather than making sure there was breathing and shit, because no one needs my mouth noises, honestly. I was also worried about the fucking Chris yelling, which was very hard. Chris's voice in general was hard for this. I managed, because fucking Chris's voice it's not very deep. Like, it's deeper than... Is it deeper than mine? I think it's deeper than mine. I think J.R. Bourne's voice is deeper than mine. I can't be sure, but yes, I think it is. I have a feeling it is. But honestly, I couldn't really get the height without... He has a breathiness to his voice that I can't do when I'm trying to make my voice deep, is the thing. So that was hard. Honestly, the yelling might have been easier than the dialogue in that respect, because when he yells, at least, he sounds very intimidating, and his growliness and gruffness comes out a bit more, and that is helpful. But yeah, that was concerning. Mostly just 'cause I usually record these in the hell hours. Just all of the hell hours. It's 8 a.m. right now. 8 what? Jesus, I almost knocked over my fucking alarm clock. It is 8:16 right now. In the morn, which is very, dumb. It's a dumb hour. And so, like, when I was recording that, which was probably like an hour ago, it was just a bad time to be yelling. But I've been told that, things I say up here, like me yelling and shit, can't mostly be heard downstairs. So I'm hoping it's not audible from the downstairs. It's also hard to get the panicky and like pangy vibes, because that's a lot of what the interactions with Stiles and Chris in general are, 'cause angry older men scary. Angry men in general scary, but especially older authority figure men scary. Scary baby. And poor Stiles. I love Stiles. Stiles is good bean. It's nice to get into Stiles' voice, because I haven't gotten to read... Did I get to read much? No, I haven't. I think the only ones I've done... I've done a bit in Stiles' voice, because I did start 21, but no, the only episode other than these that I've recorded in full was 20, which was solely supernatural characters. So that's interesting. But yes, I'm gonna try and get even another chapter in, which is head explosion. So I am going to leave this here and stop randomly saying for 5 minutes straight. I hope you enjoyed this. Have a good day.